Air Dot Radio, it's that your fire. Make sure y'all check out the website, air.radio.net. I'm live, exclusive interview with Juice Cannon. What up?
Yo, what up? What up? Fire, what up?
What's going on?
Nothing much, man. Same old, same old.
You look like you healthy, you good over there. You eating good?
Yeah,
Feeling
yeah, yeah.
good?
I had that autoimmune thing like last year, so I couldn't really do nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You look good though.
thank you. Appreciate
We're
it.
happy.
For sure, for sure.
Okay. So it's been a while since I talked to you. So we're gonna like tap into some old and new stuff, you know what I mean? Just so we can get everybody familiar with, what you got going on and who you really are all over again. You know what I'm saying?
Reintroduce myself.
Right. Reintroduce yourself to everybody. Okay. So tell everybody the like where you from.
Okay, so I'm from Flatbush, Brooklyn.
Okay.
That's like where I grew up at, but I originate from Nigeria. Like I was born in Nigeria.
Okay. That's what's up. Is it
Yeah.
pretty out there? Do you remember anything or do you even go back? Like that's the
I only been there since my like childhood, so I remember like I was there from like 10 to 12,
mm,
so like a year and a half.
okay. Do you miss it or like what you was there for that period of time?
I do want to go back because I experienced it as a child, but I want to experience it as an adult. So I'll say that much. I won't say miss it, but I do want to experience it again in this stage of my life.
Right. A lot of people have different thoughts and theories of what it looks like. Describe to us what you remember.
I remember how negative used to be back in the day. So like before I went there, before my mom took me to Nigeria, in the news they would always show the bad parts. So all I got to see was like kids famished and skinny, with the flies on them and
Yeah.
kind of like, what I'm saying? Basically milk it for donation and show you the worst parts. But when I went, it was nothing like that. Like where my aunt, because I stayed with my aunt.
Mhm.
So where she lived was like a good part. Lagos, Nigeria. So where she was a good part, but I did see some stuff like they call that the village. So what people would see back then was the village, but like Lagos is almost certain parts almost look like New York.
Okay.
So
I
like
got good memories somewhat of it.
yeah, 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 like a lot.
Yeah, they do, because you get that like, what is this? And you just walking over trash and dead bodies and flies everywhere and just, the kids ain't eating and da. Like you do get that perception of it. Yeah. That's why I asked you because, some people think it's this and it's totally something else. Yeah. Oh,
Exactly.
okay. Do you know how to speak it or no? Are you fluent?
I'm better now. I'm better now. Like I
No
can
better
say,
now.
yeah, yeah.
You
Like
taught your mom or you learned it around other people?
yeah, I just wanted to learn. Like I just started because I would feel left out when my family would speak it and I'd be lost. So I started learning.
Right. Yeah, you should learn it anyway. It's part of your heritage.
Exactly.
Right. Do they do when people do they know right away, like from your accent or anything that you are?
Nah,
Well,
I like that too. I like that too a lot. Because
yeah.
I could be incognito. I don't look quote unquote African. I don't sound like it. So I like that. That's my personality anyway.
Hmm. Do you know any other languages or that's just it?
Poquito, I know a little Spanish, but that's
You're
about
the
it.
second person that said that today. And I was like, what is that? You know.
A little bit, poquito un poco. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I didn't know that's what that meant.
yeah.
To break that down to me. Okay. All right. So what else you been up to? Like, cause I haven't talked to you in a while.
Okay, so I'm working on my Afrobeats album next year.
Mhm.
So it's gonna be like my last album for sure, for sure. I'm gonna put
Why?
out when I say last album, I kind of didn't want to explain it, but
You
last
can't
album,
say
like,
last my last one. That means you're retiring somewhat. That's what
nah,
it
people think
sounds like.
stop. I'm gonna stop doing music. When I say last album, I mean like as far as body of work, I'm not doing that anymore. Like I'm gonna do EPs and singles for the rest of my career. Like I don't really see myself doing another album. It's stressful.
Yeah, that's what they say.
It's stressful. Like to put that much like songs in a body of work.
Hmm.
I feel like people now the way you grab their attention is just short. So an EP is usually 30 minutes of music. It does that probably doesn't get longer than 6 songs.
Right.
So that's where I'm going in the future after Naija Boy.
Okay,
So
you
that's why it's
scared
the
me.
last album.
Yeah, you scared me with that one. I was like, what? Your last album?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, that makes sense then, since you broke that down. Like, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Are you worried that like because once you start doing the singles and now it just seems like okay, you won't do as much, you won't do as much music because you're just gonna slowly just gradually just start doing less and less with the singles, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. EPs and singles.
Mm-hmm.
Because you gotta be calculated. People always say, yo, just drop it and who are you and hold on. No, like this game is calculated. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to get hot again. You know, you have your down moments and you have your up moments, and you got to get hot again.
Do you know
That's
what
exactly
to do to get hot? What's the
that again.
do you know what to do to get hot? The process. Like, do you
Um,
process?
yeah, for me is basic. I put out I like to put out EPs and singles before my album, before a big project.
Mhm,
Cause like I did Marriott Hotels, which was an R&B album. I did that in yeah, I did that this year. I did that this year. So I put out a few songs before I put out Marriott Hotels, you know,
mhm,
snippets, stories, you know, funny stories about it, things like that. So build anticipation.
right. Which social media site is the most helpful to you to get your music out?
I like Linktree.
Linktree. Okay.
I like
But
Linktree. Yeah.
Linktree is more of a cheat code because you put all your stuff in there. I'm saying like SoundCloud, Instagram, or YouTube. Which one is the most like beneficial for you?
Oh, for me, I'm gonna say Instagram.
Instagram. Okay.
Yeah, I feel Facebook, they're like confused.
They
Let's
brother and sister though.
say that again.
They brother and sister.
Yeah, but brother be acting up. I don't know who's sister, but one of them be acting up. Like you know what I'm saying? I post and then it doesn't go on my Facebook, and then Facebook people are like, "What's going on with you?" And everything's on Instagram. So
Maybe it's the friends you got like on Facebook.
nah, I don't be seeing
No?
my posts sometimes. Like if I post on Instagram, you know, it's supposed to be both, but sometimes it
Join
just
them
stays.
together. You got to join them.
I'm gonna look into it after this interview.
Yeah, you got to join them. They ain't gonna. It's not gonna go on there unless you make it go on there.
Okay, okay. So you dropping gems right now.
Yeah,
You
you
got
got to connect them together first. Yeah, they gonna just do it on its own. But they are brother and sister, so they kind of function the same somewhat. Because they bought Facebook too. So their sister and brother, well, they created Instagram off of Facebook. So yeah,
yeah, yeah. They
yeah,
bought it. Yeah. Facebook
yeah.
owns most of these sites. They own WhatsApp. They own a lot.
Yeah. Are you liking threads or no?
I haven't joined, but I think I will. I'm
No,
trying to be a social media whore. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to.
I'm telling you, it's hard even for me. And I feel like I'm socially inclined, but I'm like, oh, it's so overwhelming with all this stuff. You know what I mean? It's a lot. Whew.
I see battle rap league on TikTok, so you know I'll
You
be
on
tuned in.
TikTok heavy?
Say that again.
You on TikTok heavy?
You know, it's funny. People care more about like my motorcycle life, my bike life on TikTok. So that's the only thing I post on there.
Yeah.
When I post music, I don't get traction. When I post like bike shit, they
Well,
come.
people love bikes, so yeah. Are you scared to drive or like in certain places or areas or do you be popping willies and all that stuff?
Yeah, I was popping too many wheelies and I burnt my clutch. So yeah, now I gotta sit out for a bit.
Mm. Have you had any accidents or anything?
Nah, close calls, but never any accidents. Thank God.
They're so dangerous. Oh,
The bikes,
yeah.
You gotta love it. When you love it, you don't even care. Like
I,
danger
I
what?
see. I see. And they don't, the cops don't even bother chasing y'all because it's just, it causes too much drama.
Yeah, yeah, you're gonna cause more accidents even doing that. But
Hmm.
I'm not reckless. Like I'm not gonna ride down the wrong way and
Right. You don't take advantage of your privilege.
sometimes. If it's
Yeah.
about the rain, if it's about the rain, I run all the lights. I don't care.
Uh, the rain,
Yeah,
you run all the legs, huh?
yeah. Rain make me, yeah.
Uh, do you like riding other people or you like just riding solo?
It's funny. Like before I got into bike life, I used to wonder like why girls would sit on the bike like that with like they ass
Mhm.
poking out. But when I started riding with girls, I'm like, oh, that actually feels better for me.
Yeah.
Like handling wise.
Wow. I would think it would be more harder because you got like that extra person on the bag, just, you know, just in the way. No,
Um, yeah, you know what?
the
Because my
extra weight too, you know?
yeah, the bike is like 500 pounds. The bigger your bike, the better.
Really?
Yeah. So if you have a bigger bike, you can handle another person on there.
Mm, I thought that would be more because you got you got the bike and then you got the person on the bag and they don't tell how much they weigh. And then, so
Yeah, 300 plus. I ain't gonna lie, no. I'm already 200 pounds, so it's like I prefer somebody 200 or under. You know what I mean?
yeah. Do they
So
make y'all wear a hat out there? Because I know in Philly, it's not mandatory.
to wear helmets?
Hmm. Craig.
Nah, nah. Cops is not gonna pull you over for no helmets. But
Wow.
yeah,
See,
not gonna
I'm
do.
from Jersey. They're supposed to wear hats. It's like the law. You know what I mean? But in certain places, they can. When I came to Philly, I was like, "Where's their helmet at?" So it's not mandatory out here.
Mm,
Okay. What about the little scooters? You like them?
nah,
It's a little
nah.
punk John.
When I
He
be
said,
seeing when
"Nah,
I be seeing dudes with their girls on there, I'd be like, wow, she must really love him sitting
what
on that
you
little
mean?
sitting
What's
on that
wrong with a
little.
scooter?
I'd be embarrassed. I can't do no little scooter.
It's a ride though."
My bike goes like 150. Like
Okay.
that's how fast it could go. A little scooter, what, 60 miles? Nah,
Yeah. What about the spiders? You like them?
I like spiders. Yeah.
I seen everybody after they got the PPP loans. It was like grabbing them Jones.
And they 15 or better.
Yeah, they was scooping them up, you know.
15 or better. Yeah.
So, all right. So now what made you go from the transition to Afro beats? Like because that's a nice field. It's different. It's kind of new to some people. What made you decide to slide over there?
Oh, Naija girls. I did Naija girls in 2017. No, the song. I mean, them two,
Okay.
the
All right.
girls, of course,
The
the
girls.
girls, of course, but yeah, when I wrote that song, I didn't realize how viral it went.
Mhm.
And I ain't gonna lie, I realized after my friend said he was like, yo, you gotta leave that rap shit alone. You gotta start doing Afro beats. And then I took his advice and I went for it.
So they consider that not rap, the Afro beats?
No, because I was doing rap music before. So he was, I didn't really, I didn't look at like when I did the Afro beats, I didn't realize how big it got. That song specifically. That song did like millions. So I didn't realize it at the time, but what made stand out what he said to me was that he doesn't listen to rap. He listens to Afro beats. So the fact that I got on his radar,
Mhm.
that told me how big it got.
Mhm.
So that's what made me say, oh, I gotta like take this serious, learn it, love it, and start doing it.
What was your process of like learning and how to like write to it and stuff?
Finding the music I liked.
Okay.
Like my cousins, they try to put me on like in 2010. Like they try to, but I didn't really like the Afrobeats music. But years later, like after 2017, I was like, okay, I found songs that I like. And then once I I found songs I liked, I started learning like, okay, harmonize this way, sing this way. do a little rap this way, start putting some Yoruba in there, my native language, and then that's how it transformed.
Yeah. Was it hard or easy?
Easy. I love this shit, so it's nothing.
Okay. I know it was like for me when I had like I started doing rap and then I started writing to pop. I had to like learn. I wanted to learn everybody, like Britney Spears, and I just would watch videos and just see how they talk and just and how they're so carefree over there. Rap is just so anal and strict. They don't want you to do this, they don't want you to do that. When you start getting into them other genres of music, they're more free spirited. You know what I mean? You can pretty much do
Mm.
whatever, but with rap or the hip hop era, you can't do that. That's not rap. That's not this. The with pop, you could just be like, oh, I'm gonna fly in the wall, I'm gonna go like this, and it's cool. You know what I mean? But
Right,
if
right,
rap,
right.
if they wouldn't appreciate this, even though that's corny, but like you can just do whatever and it's okay because you just free spirited. But rap is like, oh, you corny for doing that. Oh, you ain't hard enough. Or is it so much, critiquing over there. But in the other genres, you can just kind of do whatever and it's accepted as fun and they love it. You know what I mean? It's free spirited, basically what I'm saying.
Mm.
Yeah. But
I
that is
thought,
different.
yeah.
What was you gonna say?
So no, I was agreeing with you. I say, yeah, pop music is more. It's a short one for term for popular. So
Mm, true. True.
so
Okay. Does everybody else agree with your transition?
yeah. No, 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 I'm lying. I'm lying. I think I had like two people was like, nah, I don't like this Afrobeat stuff.
Really?
Yeah,
Mm. Well,
but
what makes
that's two
you just
people.
say forget what they're saying and just stay focused on it?
What, the people that do like it or the people that didn't?
No, I mean, like, what made you decide to just say forget what everybody else is saying? This is what I want to do, making that transition because of the hits and everything.
You know what it is? I feel like I was doing rap for like damn near 10 years and I felt like I hit a plateau anyway. Age is a factor as well. I feel like I wanted to get another audience. Afrobeats, the potential is just like amazing. And the culture is so much different from rap culture. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's
Mm,
so much different. And I feel like I could strive longer. I could be a musician without being corny. And rap is like there's only so far it could go. It's either you're gonna start doing drill and now you look corny because you're trying to do what the kids is doing,
mm,
or you're gonna do grown rap, or you're gonna go on a Griselda route, the boom bap. So yeah, Afrobeats is just it doesn't matter. It's like timeless. So
yeah.
it's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer, right? Do you feel
Yeah.
like there's an age to the music or to being an artist rather?
The content is what matters.
Mhm.
So if you are a certain age, if you start doing younger music, like it's not gonna mesh well. But as long as you're being honest about your lifestyle and it'll sound better in the music. You could tell when artists are trying to sound more,
Yeah.
yeah, younger or not.
You're trying to follow the trend, basically.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah, and that part sucks because you do want to keep creating your own content and your own vision of who you are, or even making up something different, you know. Yeah, I can't stand that either. But I mean, I get it, but it's tough watching, because
Yeah,
everybody that does it isn't always going to last.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Some have it, some don't. But there's a part in your spirit where you have to be okay with that, like knowing it might not work today, tomorrow, but if you know it's gonna work, it's gonna work. Like
Mhm.
I
What
think
about
Jay said
what
something.
about pop? Like you want to slide over there or no?
I might do a little 16 on some pop records, but why not? That's a big genre too.
Mhm.
That is a big genre too.
Yeah. I just posted up something of yours on your page and he called you the Afro Beats king or something, I think it was. Something like
Afrobeat 50 Cent.
okay.
Boy
So
Ja, you talking about Jiggy Ja. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Shout out.
But that's a big title to take on. So how you plan on keeping that title? Because once they start naming you these titles, it's hard to keep it up. You gotta keep that shit up.
Nah, I like it. I like it. It brings awareness. And it's just the honest truth. If you hear the music,
Mm,
you hear the influence, you know what I'm saying? 50 is one of my favorites, so you know.
okay. I do miss his music though, like on the radio. It's different not hearing them.
Yeah, they play the classics, the 21 questions, the in the clubs. That's what they play now.
Even then, sometimes you can go a while without hearing nothing of his. It's weird, you know. Hitman Ja Rule, I like Ja Rule. Did you like that Ja Rule? Because I
I
know you
know. Listen,
really said,
listen,
okay,
listen.
I
I'm gonna tell
mean,
you an interesting story. I'm
I
gonna
know
tell you.
you just die hard because they be like, Ja Rule, what? How dare you?
Nah, back when it first happened, 2003, yeah. But here's the funny part. When I was in Africa, Nigeria, that's why I love that experience. I heard nothing but Ja Rule, Michael Jackson, and Jay-Z. I heard Craig David, and at that time, I realized 50 wasn't really hot. He was only local
Mhm,
because I didn't hear him in Nigeria back then. Now, when I came to the States, when I came back from Nigeria, that's all they were talking about. It
mhm.
was 50 Cent, fuck Ja Rule, what? Da, 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 da. And that's when I started learning about 50 Cent. But I'm gonna tell you, globally, Ja had it. Ja was everywhere. I was in Nigeria
That
hearing him
pop
on the
stuff
radio.
though.
Say that
He,
again?
that pop stuff.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
What would I be without you?
Yeah. Like that shit still popping to this day.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
little R&B joint on there is over, you know? Do you like 50 being a rapper or do you like him behind the scenes doing like the power stuff and in his movie bag and series bag?
All of it.
All of
It's
it.
like all of it. Yeah, all the different hats. How
Because
could
some
you
people are
not?
like, I want him to go back to rapping. Like, nah, he needs to just get back into rapping. Forget all that other stuff.
The music is not even gonna hit the same because he's not living like that. Not as not like in the beginning, so it wouldn't even come across genuine.
Right. And then that's the next step up anyways, TV, movies and stuff. So yeah, you want to tap into that if you can. Do you see yourself getting into some acting?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. A lot of people suggest that I do.
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of people suggest that I do.
why not?
Yeah.
Do you have a role that you would love to play? If you could have any role on a TV show, what would it be?
I was thinking about that the other day. I would be in Tariq's universe and power. I would be the new
Sorry,
African Connect.
the sun?
No, 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 no. I would be the new African Connect.
Oh,
they had the girl. I feel like they need the male version of that.
I
So
can see that.
that
Okay.
that'd be perfect for me. You know what I'm
So you
saying?
would be like the drug dealer, the one that the connection and all that. Okay.
Right, right, right,
I
right.
can see that with like a suit on or something, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I always look sharp in the suit, so you know.
Right. Okay. All right. Yeah, I can see that. Hmm. It
Facts.
might happen. We gotta speak it in existence. You know what I'm saying?
Always speaking into existence.
Right.
Yeah.
So what about shows and stuff? Like what you got going on? Anything new?
Nah, I think for this year it's wrapped up. As far as music, no music this year, no shows. But next year I'm gonna have that crazy run. Um,
Roll out.
so before the album Naija Boy, I'm gonna put out a EP called Love, Peace, and Afrobeats.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna be rapping on all the classic Afrobeat songs. Um, yeah, the last. I know people want to hear me on the DeVito Unavailable. So all of those Afrobeat classics, I'm gonna be
Jump.
remixing. Yeah, yeah.
Why the remixes? Why?
Um,
Why now when you already got this body of work out that is original and now you're going back to doing remixes?
because I've never done it fully in Afrobeats. I've done rap remixes, but I've never like really touched Afrobeat songs, and I feel like that's the easiest way to get people to like you and your music. Like
Mm.
they hear something familiar, that always brings them in. It's like,
That's
oh, this sounds familiar, but I like how he made it his own, and boom.
right. That's true. That makes sense. That makes sense. And now, like, since you said that, I can see why people do covers because once they hear it from you, like your version of it, then it's like, okay, let me hear something else that you got going on or whatever. Okay. All right.
Mhm. You
I
got it.
thought they was just doing it just to because they didn't have nobody at work. So some people do it because they don't have nothing music wise.
Oh, I see. Like they're just
Yeah.
starting out, so it's like,
Yeah, like I don't have no music, so I'm gonna just take this music and do it, and that's really it.
okay,
So most
okay,
of the people I know that do remixes and stuff, they don't really have any music. I'm like, well, where's your music at? Oh, I don't have any. And I'm like, okay, so they're just pumping out all these, you know, cover songs. So
yeah.
okay, all right. Well, I definitely had a ball with you. Did you have anything else you want to let them know about?
Nah, next year, Love, Peace, and Afro Beats. That's gonna be the EP before the album, which is Naija Boy. And they could check out Marriott Hotel. That's my R&B tape that came out this year.
What all?
Yeah.
Oh,
Pound Town is crazy.
I know, like, you just I know that's hard because you do R&B, you do rap, you do the Afro beats. It's like, what else don't you do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what everybody says. But they love that about me too. They're like, yo, I don't know what to expect from you. That's a good thing.
That's a lot. You know, do you feel the pressure of trying to figure out which one to do first or second or third?
I used to, but now it's just more of a feeling.
Mhm.
So I got the R&B stuff out the way. So now it's like, okay, now I can focus on Afro beats.
Right. Okay. I got a feeling you just gonna wind up going straight in to Afro beats all the way. I don't know why. I just feel it's just you just too excited about it. You know?
That's a great thing, right?
Yeah.
I am. I feel like I could bring something different.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I
stay.
can see it. I can see it. But ain't nothing wrong with that though, you know, because I know that's the thing now. So, you know, hopefully you're gonna tear it up, bring it more to light and bring it your own spin to it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. All right. You got any plans? Well, hopefully you'll come to Philly one day and I'll meet you and
Oh
see
yeah.
press
Take
run.
that bike. Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Right. I don't know. No, they be heavy out here in Philly. They be riding around and shit. All crazy. So
Yo,
yeah, that'll be dope. So you gonna drive your motorcycle all around?
you know what? You want to give me a tour? If you're gonna give me a tour,
No, I'm saying from where
my
you are,
bikes
you're gonna drive all the way
to Philly.
on
Yeah,
your
why
bike?
not?
Really? On a bike?
Yeah,
Really? I
yeah.
never see nobody do that. They always have the car or whatever, but not on a bike.
I came to Philly in a car, but nah, I need to do those long distances anyway.
Oh, you know what would be good? If you did it on a motorcycle and you did do the journey of like the tour wise from the motorcycle, the tour like with them on, yeah, that'll be dope. Go through every state or whatever and do it like that. That'll be dope. Something like
Yeah,
that. Figure it out, you
I'm
know?
I'm I'm remember that idea. That would be good.
Press
Vlogging.
run, a little promo run. Yeah. That'd be dope.
Facts.
Because if you already saying they love the motorcycle, right?
Mm.
So boom, that's there. You know, people are gonna see you. Maybe you could put something like on the side of your motorcycle, like for promo or whatever. You know what I mean? And then get people to like take pictures of you or whatever the case is, every state that you go through, or like honk if you hear me or something like you know how they have that honk if you hear me or like snapshot it and send it to my something. I don't know. Now I'm getting corny, right? But
I must say, because my bike got stolen before, what I learned from that experience is I don't do pretty bikes. I don't try to stand out.
oh, you just like to be low key.
Pretty bike. I have an orange sunset bike.
Oh
And
yeah, that's
I
what.
feel like that's why I got stolen. So I wouldn't do too much to advertise my bike, just the bike life, but not my actual bike.
Okay. But I think it's still good to go. Like if you go through different cities with the bike or states, that'd be a good promo type of vibe. You know, it's different.
I tell you, one thing, like people don't even know you could park your bike for free at the airport. So that's something I
Okay.
want to show. Yeah, yeah, you could
Mm,
cycle free at the airport. You ain't gotta lock it up, nothing.
wow. See the privileges of y'all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's weird. But that's good for you, bad for us.
No, where we at, it's like it doesn't matter where the cars are. Like car parking in the airport is like across from where the motorcycle parking is.
Mm. Do they
So
have electric motorcycles yet? I haven't really
they
seen.
do, they do.
Okay. I
Yeah.
forgot ahead of the game with that. They're gonna cover everything.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, you got anything else you want to let them know before we jump out of here?
Nope, I think we covered it all. We covered the R&B album out, Marriott Hotels. Y'all go check that out. And then next year, Afrobeats Juice. That's it. Naija
Right.
Boy, Love Peace, Afrobeats.
Love, peace, and Afro beats.
Yeah, yep.
Nice little easy ring to it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fire Chick, Air Dot Radio, Juice Cannon. Make sure y'all tap in with him and check out their website, airdotradio.net.
Peace.
Pleasure.
Without radio, Fire Chick, Juice. Y'all know what it is.